We've done a lot of healings in these energy healing sessions for people and individuals, ancestors, human collective, even for Mother Earth. We've done lots of healings for Mother Earth. But she didn't know that if we had actually ever done a healing for the approximately 7 billion non-wildlife animals who live in captivity for food production purposes. Yeah, so many, right? So many. Whatever we feel individually in our physiologies, we're also on this earth in the soup of the experience that's going on all over the earth. And I think someone asked a question yesterday about what stops us from evolving. And the thing is, how can we actually move forward? Like, how can we as a collective here move forward when the collective of humanity is causing so much suffering in our world? So I've looked at that situation with the animals, and I've noticed that it goes back in time. Right now, there's 770 billion, but if we look back through the history of humanity, it's an awful lot more. Because those 70 billion are just this season's crop. Last season was another 70 billion, and the season before that. So it's fear, anger, trauma, pain, sitting in the collective consciousness, and it hasn't so much been on our radar, so we haven't been dealing with it that much. But I feel as if this question, is there an antidote to get rid of all fear? If we're going to find an antidote, perhaps it would be good to offer that antidote to all the oceans and to all the animals in captivity, as well as people. I know it's a very big, serious topic, but that's why we did the thing of establishing wholeness first, that the evolutionary process is inevitable first. And as a collective, we can do this. We're strong. This is the first time we're really using our healing collective. We're using it in a very big way. So we're going to boldly look into, like my nephew and his company boldly go in. These are usually vegans who go into these places too, you know, going into the field of fear that's sitting like a cloud around our earth, in the hearts and the bodies and perception and experience of all these beings. Validation, a fly just came. He's like, yeah, on behalf of all the animals. First fly I've seen today, man. Anyway, just timing perfect. So what it's doing, I feel, is it's reaching deep, deep, deep. The intention to look into that fear, that huge ocean of fear, is causing a deep, deep anchoring in our hearts. That's what I'm feeling. This just incredible level of inner strength and capacity to embody divinity in the heart area. And all through our months and years of doing these webinars, all through the healings I've been doing for ages, it seems like we tend to circle back to the heart because it's so fundamental. But boy, this time we're circling back in a way we've never circled before. In the heart, this just tremendous, tremendous potential, depth, profoundness of capability to produce an impulse of purest expression of being's ability to manifest the impulse that counteracts the fear. It's just huge, and I'm feeling it like a tidal wave that's just starting to build. So this could take a few moments, for this to build. It has a tremendous force of earth energy behind it. I'm literally feeling energy coming up through my feet right now that's feeding up into the heart area. So that's part of the story, is that earth is kind of helping us out here. So it's like we're kind of gaining the support of the armies of earth, all the Davic intelligence of earth coming forward to support this. And in the heart area, it's very beautiful, because what I'm feeling is something that feels very similar to the time in the fall and the spring, when we're in the Vedic calendar. We talk about the 9 days of Mother Divine, and that's when Mother Divine comes to earth or that very big level of divinity comes to earth to set things right and to heal everything. And it can also be a very dynamic time. It's often a time when there are more than the usual number of changes and transformations. So being aware, one of the things that's happening is I'm seeing meridians that run down the sides of the body are just anchoring, like stable. So for each one of us, we've got this earth energy coming up the feet. We've got the heart energy just starting to expand like a giant tidal wave of our collective. And then these anchors, these two anchors on either side of the physiology. Because it's like basically creating a wave of love that big could stir up things a little bit. So we want the anchor. I'm asking about the anchors because this is a collective healing. Can we anchor every living thing on earth? We want to anchor the trees. We want to anchor the bugs. We want to anchor that fly that just went by. We want to anchor everything, anchoring everything, anchoring everything, anchoring the earth itself, anchoring, offering the anchors, because that's what our bodies, see, that was our body's response to the earth energy. It was like, oh, well, in my body, I've got this ability, this capability to do this anchoring thing. So we offer that back to all the Davic intelligence of the earth, all the beings in the oceans, all the waters of the earth, the 5 elements of the earth, anchoring everything. It's the anchors are at the astral level of the field, astral field, because they're threads, right? The meridians are threads or streams of consciousness that run through the body. So it's creating over a whole earth. We are like a little, I'm thinking of like sometimes in chemistry, you know, you have a substance and you drop in a little something into that substance and then it causes the substance to reform itself. This anchoring effect that's going over the whole earth and creating a sort of naturally stable condition. So fear, of course, is a Vata imbalance, which is unstable. Vata being one of the 3 doshas, and Vata being the most moving of the 3 doshas. Kapha is more stable. So the web, that anchoring quality is in the entire web of the field around us, and it's literally added another layer of light to the earth, because we actually formed a new layer in the web of life. I've never seen that happen before, you guys. Incredible, it's incredible, it's incredible. We've created a new layer to the web of life, and this layer of the web of life has as its fundamental underlying energy signature that incredible love, that tidal wave of love, that tidal wave. And we're just letting that tidal wave now, with all the anchoring and all the structure, very, very orderly structure set up over the whole earth. Now the tidal wave of love emanates through our healing collective into that orderly structure. It's like a crystal or something, right? An impulse in one part, the whole crystal vibrates with it. And it's holding everything. It's holding every living thing, every precious living thing. It doesn't mean that life doesn't continue to change. Oh, hello, fly again. Just letting that flow through the system and restructure the heart areas of our physiologies so that we are capable of experiencing and expanding the potential, the power potential of our hearts in a way as never before. So upgrade for us as individuals too. And I'm seeing that being offered to our ancestors. The ancestors truly deserve, and they are the support system for the physicality of the body. So God bless them. And so that this upgrade for the heart area reflects into the entire physiology. Last couple webinars, we talked about how vital the heart is and how responsible it is for the healthy functioning of all parts of the physiology. But this is particularly going to help people who have problems with the circulatory system or heart, also with the kidneys, and then all the other systems that are nearby. I feel as if this was just a huge, huge healing. As I'm standing here talking, so much information is coming in. I can't really cover it all.